This week, after getting smacked down by Judge Lewis Kaplan 3 separate times in just the last 7 days, Donald Trump's lawyer, Joe Tacopina, made another filing in court arguing that his client, Donald Trump, he really totally wants to be at his upcoming assault trial that is scheduled to begin next Tuesday. But gosh darn it, that New York traffic sucks. And he doesn't want to make it worse. So Trump's probably going to skip the trial. That's not an exaggeration. Donald Trump lawyer Joe Tacopina literally told the court that my client's not going to come because of New York traffic. And he doesn't want to make it worse, because Donald Trump, as we all know, is always out there looking out for everybody else, right? I mean, he doesn't want to be an imposition. And Trump's lawyer pointed to the fact that when he had to go to court the other week to be indicted, they had to shut down a street. They had a perimeter of 3 blocks where there was slower traffic, but traffic was still allowed to go through. You had the Secret Service people out there keeping an eye on things. And by gosh, imagine how hard it would be if Trump had to go into court every day. We don't want that to happen. Trump's just trying to make sure everybody is, able to get to work and live their lives because he's such a good and honest person who just also happens to be facing charges of, assaulting a woman in a department store dressing room. Yeah, oops. Here's the thing. We just don't have to do that. I mean, did you consider that? Is that not an option? Hey, Trump doesn't want roads to be shut down. Oh, cool. If you're admitting he doesn't want roads to be shut down, we won't shut him down. You literally said in your court filing, he doesn't want that. So let's honor his wishes, folks. Let's make it to where they don't have to do that. Let's make it to where the workers in the courthouse don't have to stay locked in their offices, which is another thing he says. Let everybody go about their day as normal, right? I mean, that seems to solve the problem. If Trump doesn't want the people to have to go through it, it's very easy to say, okay, we won't make them go through it. Sure, that means the Secret Service may have to be a little bit more vigilant, but I'm willing to bet that there are ways to get Trump in and out of that courtroom to where you don't have to parade him down the sidewalk and walk in the front door. I mean, a lot of courthouses actually have areas where they can take high-profile clients in and out, and not to mention the fact that we also know they bring in actual criminals and they don't make those people walk through the front door, right? Like the murderers and those people who are a danger to society, they bring them in through a separate entrance that is fully secured where the public can't get to them. So can Trump not use the criminal entrance? I'm actually very familiar with courthouses. I worked in law for 19 years now. I know how these things work. So if Donald Trump doesn't want to be an imposition, he doesn't have to be an imposition. Oh, but the motorcade, it'll travel every day. Cool. Get a hotel closer to the courthouse. There's nothing that says you have to stay in Trump Tower. I will put you up at the Motel 6 if we have to. If it's closer, we can do that. But don't sit there and try to say that, he doesn't want to come in because he doesn't want you to be in traffic jams. No, Trump doesn't want to come in because he doesn't want to have to look his accusers, plural, in the face. Because it's not just E. Jean Carroll, it's the other 2 witnesses who say that Trump assaulted them that will also be taking the stand. Donald Trump doesn't want the press to see the faces he makes. He doesn't want to risk having an outburst in court that would only make him look worse in front of that anonymous jury. That's what they're afraid of. This is not about traffic. This is not about Donald Trump not wanting to be an imposition. This is about Donald Trump's legal team being terrified of what that man will say or do in that courtroom that is going to make him look guilty as hell. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.